Hi everybody, I'm Jeff. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about when is it time to call it quits on your twin flame journey. We just had a video, we talked about our twin flames toxic. Today we're going to talk about when to call it quits. And maybe sometimes, it's okay to call it quits on your twin flame journey. So I had a student in one of my live classes, and in fact, you may have heard of Twin Flame Ascension School from this channel or from Twin Flames Universe. And it was a beautiful 108 class series where every week we helped a small select group of students on the Twin Flame journey. And if you hear that noise, it's my cats over here. They're having a good old time joining us in for this video. But right now we have opened up new classes. They're not recorded, they're private, it's confidential, and they're, at the time of shooting this video, there are still some spots left, and there are 4 classes. 2 of them are full up, but you can still get yourself on the wait list because people are changing around all the time. And I can help you directly in my group coaching classes where literally miracles happen every day. So check it out, and hope to see you in class. But for now, let's talk about when it's time to call it quits. And we were talking about this with one of my students in class the other evening. And she was wondering, when's it time? When's it time to call it done? And we had a whole bunch of students, and this is why I'm making this video, in that class and in another class that were letting go or wondering if they should let go, wondering if they should get a divorce, wondering if they should break up with him or her, wondering if they should be done, and or wondering if they should hang on. And in fact, in many of these circumstances, I encourage them to call it quits. And let me tell you why. Because I think if you've been here more than once, you know me. I'm not a call it quits kind of person. I'm a go all in and claim you're good kind of thing. And you can't. I see these cute little cats. Maybe they'll come grace me with a little shot at one point. They're having a cute old time. Hopefully we'll see them in this video. We saw them in the last one. They're cutie pies. Actually, twin flame cats, Opal and Bay. They are Burmese cats. Give them a little intro. They like attention. Maybe they'll come. In fact, I'm going to grab one for you. It's worth it. Hold on. I got you. This is Opal. Yeah. How are you doing, Opal? She's playing with Bay. Bay and Opal are saucing one another. So this is my soul pet, and we're actually going to do a video on soul pets. And she's just the cutest little thing. I couldn't help but share her with you and show her off, and she's just a sweetie pie. You sweetie pie? Yeah. No, I love you too. But this isn't a video about pet Opal. This is a video about whether you give up on your twin flame journey. When you call it quits. I know you're not going to sit there. You go on. Have a good time. Okay. When do you give up? It's not always healthy to continue to pursue a relationship with your believed twin flame or your twin flame person. And your believed twin flame, your twin flame person is a person that God or creation or your source or the universe has showed you that feeling that you know in your heart is the perfect feeling. And when you have that feeling and you know something that's really real about it, and it's usually associated with a specific person, and that's okay. But when it starts to be an unhealthy situation, and you got to be real sensitive about this, it's time to stop pursuing an unhealthy relationship, and it's time to stop doing the thing that makes you sick inside and makes you feel crazy and makes everyone around you look at you and be like, you're crazy. There is something to be said about not doing the crazy thing, not chasing down your twin flame, not chasing someone who's not there for you. All the basic principles of relationship still apply to twin flame union. The only difference is that this is the perfect person for you. That the more you love them, the deeper your relationship together goes. the deeper in love that you go together. With anyone other than your twin flame, the more you love them, the more that they'll grow apart from you eventually. And you might grow close for a while, and that's appropriate with everyone. The more you love them, the closer you're going to get together. But there will come a time that your paths diverge, and with your twin flame, that's never so. So it's never appropriate to call it quits on your twin flame journey, unless you're a quitter. Go right ahead, go be my guest, quit, and that's okay. You know, you're not going to get the thing, but you don't have to go after the thing, and you can go after whatever you want. But when is it appropriate to give up, quit on a person? As soon as you recognize that it's toxic. As soon as you recognize this is an unhealthy relationship, stop investing in the unhealthy thing. Place boundaries. Recognize that if you're not going to see eye to eye there, place a boundary there. When you recognize that there's no relationship there, acknowledge that. Don't try to go chasing down a relationship that's not working out. That's not twin flames. And this is why we hear about runner-chaser twin flames all the time. Because people are chasing down a feeling outside of themselves. Chasing down a feeling they think is in a person. They gotta go hunt the person down. You will love me! No! Don't do that. That's really sick. That's really unattractive. And you're gonna be in a state of perpetually chasing something outside of you that's of the ego, and it's arising from a fear that you're not good enough, that you're not going to be loved, that you're not worthy of this divine romance that I have and that many of my students have and are deepening and are attaining all the time. So how do you get your twin flame if you're ending relationship with the person that you're chasing? Well, stop chasing, let it go. If there's no relationship, acknowledge that. Let the person go. Stop investing all of your love into someone who doesn't give a damn about you. Why are you doing that? That's not what God asks of you. That's not what the twin flame journey asks of you. The twin flame journey is a journey of bettering health, of improving yourself, not of this toxic crap. That's all nonsense. Not of this chase crap, not of this twin flame 5D woo-woo sex. Let me look at all the signs to determine our relationship. That's going to make you really sick, and you're going to be a devastated person. You're going to be really unhealthy. Don't do that. That's not what this is. So when do you give up? When it's toxic. But how do you get your twin flame if you can't chase him down? Aren't you supposed to chase your dreams? Not exactly. You pursue the root of what it is. And it's a pursuit of the divine. Only through a spiritual journey can you have a spiritual romance. Only through a divine journey can you have your ultimate lover. And that is an inner journey which manifests as a journey of your life. And it starts with a decision not to settle. If you're settling, stop right now. Don't settle in your relationships. Now, this doesn't mean be a jerk or, a princess queen who shits on people. That's not it either. It means don't settle in your relationships and have healthy ones that are mutually beneficial, where both parties in the relationship are very happy and satisfied in all ways. You can have your ultimate lover. You can have your perfect person. And my students and I, who have walked this path, prove it. And my students walk the path that I walk, that I teach. And here's how you get it. Listen close. I'm going to lay the whole process out for you. First, make the decision that you're not going to settle, that you will have your true twin flame in harmonious union. Second, commit to the journey. Once you decide you're going to have this, and then you commit to it, and you never give up, then the path will be laid out before you, and it's a spiritual path. It's not a path of grabbing and clinging, but a path of surrender. Surrender means remaining firm in your principles to honor the divine, to honor yourself, to value your divine self. And here's the caveat. You must know, and this is in Upanishads, the ancient Indian spiritual text. The first lesson is, this is from like thousands of years old really powerful spiritual masters who've walked the planet before and left us with this spiritual text. The first lesson in that is you must learn the difference between what is good and what is pleasant. What is good and what is pleasant. Huge difference between the two. What is pleasant looks great, but it is not completely good. If you settle for what is pleasant, you'll never have what is good. If you refuse to have anything but what is good, you cannot settle for what is pleasant. And this is the difference between fear and love, between ego and the divine, between a life of misery that looks really happy on the outside, but you're really unhappy on the inside, and a life of permeating joy, eternal bliss. And the eternal bliss, divine, loving thing is the path that I teach. And it is absolutely not the path of pleasantries, the path that looks good on the outside. That doesn't mean that it has to look bad on the outside. That means that it prioritizes within first. Because first, within, then without. First, your reality is created right here, not out there. You're never going to be happy by making it look good out here. You're only going to be happy by resolving it within here. And then everything on the external falls to place. And take a look at the 7 years that my channel has been up. Look at the journey. Look where I've come from. Look where I am now. Look at my life. It is a testament to this work. I have a beautiful life. It is a wonderful life full of joy in all ways. I am so happy in so many ways, and it's only growing because of the teaching, because of the path that I walk, and I share it with you so that you can walk it too. So if you walk this journey, it's an inner journey, it's a spiritual journey, and it's a journey of the purification of your consciousness. You do not need to go out and get love. This is a mistake that I see a lot of people make because the world teaches you, you got to go out and get a partner. You got to go get married. You got to go find the person. You got to go out and get the person. And if you're not doing that, you're being displeasing to God, your parents, to society, because you're never going to find anyone. That's not how you do it. And it can be really hard and challenging to walk a path that's in the direct opposite of what the world has been telling you to do. You don't go out and get the person. You go within. You love yourself. And that naturally attracts your perfect person to you. So there's a lot more to this. And there's a lot more that you can learn to equip you and prepare you. Because there's a lot that you've been taught that is going to take you away from what I'm teaching you. But I'm really happy to keep providing information that will hone your consciousness, that will teach you how to have what I'm showing you that you can have, what I have, what my students have. I'm happy to take you all the way to where I am and beyond. This is the Ascension journey. It's the path of twin flame ascension. It's the path that Shaleia, my wife, my twin flame, and I teach. So, won't you join me in the twin flame ascension journey? And first thing, if you're not a subscriber here, subscribe to the video. And if you haven't read my book, read my book. Check out the links below. I've got a lot of resources to help you. There's a lot to this, and you're probably going to want a lot of support, because I've seen throughout these 7 years of doing this work that it can be really challenging because of the immense programming, societal programming, that has been deeply ingrained into your subconscious mind to tell you to do the opposite of what I'm teaching you. And that's going to get you a soulmate. That's going to get you the same compromise of a marriage that most people on the planet have today. Not everyone, most people. And if you want something different, like something that I have, follow me and I'll take you all the way there. So hit that subscribe button and throw me a thumbs up if you like the video. Thanks a lot. I look forward to seeing you in more videos. Take care.